I wanted to just show you real quick where we used to live at this house right here. Sal and my mom, we were the only house out here. This was all dirt fields before they started developing all of this out here. Sorry that this isn't pro camera cut stuff, but it's live action stuff kind of going on here. So we'll do a little bit of walk and talk here since I saw there's a yard sale and another thing that said free stuff. I lived in this house when it snowed first in Tulare. Tulare doesn't receive snow. We're in the Central Valley. Snow here is a miracle. I was in my bedroom and coming out and seeing snow and seeing. I remember he had a brown S10 at that time, and ironically, he kept that S10 for a long time. He had to go to work that day, and I remember him going out of the driveway and going down this road, and spinning his tires in the snow. I used to live in this house when I was a kid. Yeah. I'm nobody special. I'm just doing a little video thing about all that. I used to live in that room right there. Yeah. When it snowed in Tulare back in like '99. Yeah, I used to. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, I was probably like 12, 13, somewhere around there. So I've been just kind of going around town and kind of doing a little video thing about some places I used to live at and stuff. Cool, man. They put in that pool in the backyard. They put in the pool in the backyard when they moved in here. Yeah. So, yeah, just collecting some memories. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. My parents got divorced when I was 12. I remember like right around my 12th birthday. Right around that time they got divorced. And she met Sal. My mom, she was a nurse and she got a job at Corcoran Hospital. And Sal, my stepfather, was a radiologist there. And they are 15 years apart, actually. He's much older. He's like 80 now. And my mom's like 65. Sounds a little too familiar. She was looking for a dog. Got people everywhere, see? I'm telling you. I'm trying to put together these videos. She usually here, she was looking for a dog. Going on a road trip. A little too familiar, a little too close to call, and so in real time. I don't know if it's because there's a feed or if because like somebody's texting somebody something. It could be just completely out of the blue. It could be non-related, but it's also very, very, very surreal. Also, what happens with enlightenment people is you get a lot of synchronicities. That's been the problem with this thing, is being able to identify the difference between real synchronicities and their illusionary, their made-up synchronicities. And they play me on that all the time. All the time. Most people enlightened, when they get to synchronicities, they start kind of like freaking out, like, oh my god, this and this, I saw this and then that and then that and then this and this thing matches up with that, and I was just thinking about this and then I saw that, and then this number showed up here and then that number showed up there and that number showed up there again. So I kind of had downplayed synchronicities only because I don't get a chance to really identify on if they are real or not. Anyways, I'm coming around the corner. When it snowed that day, this was all like dirt fields and they were kind of still under construction. So I came out here walking and I didn't see anything and I fell right into this hole. And what really bummed me out, I didn't get hurt, what really bummed me out was my whole leg was wet. And I was like, oh man, I gotta change. We made a snowman in the front yard. I went to my dad's part of the day and drove my quad around. My parents had split custody, and I would have to spend 2 weeks at my mom's and then 2 weeks at my dad's. So I would come here for 2 weeks, and then I would go to my dad's for 2 weeks of the month. I would come here for 2 weeks out of the month, and I'd go to my dad's for 2 weeks out of the month. They gave me the kind of option on what I wanted to do. It was supposed to go until I turned 18, but when I turned 16, I said, you know what, I just kind of want to go and just stay and live with my dad. So I just lived with my dad during that time. I remember the Jeep that we had parked right here. And I remember, the first time bringing the Jeep to my mom's, because my first time driving when I was 16, I would, park the Jeep, bring the Jeep here. And it was kind of like a big deal that I got to take my dad's Jeep that he's letting me borrow to my mom's house. I remember when Sal one time had to pick me up from my dad's or something like that for the 2 weeks over here. He went to go take his car to the car wash, the S10 to the car wash. I ended up buying that S10 from him years later. My luggage was in the back of the bed, and he went through the car wash with it, and he goes, "Oh man, I am so sorry about that." And everything was fine. There was no big deal. But I remember he was all like, "Oh man," and Sal tries to be as best and kind as he can. I wonder if your dog road trip had anything to do with it.